Are we recorded?
Yeah, we're good. Sorry.
Okay, start. Hello, my name is Sari, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my job. So I work for Larimer County under the Department of Human Resources, and it's called Options for Long-Term Care. I essentially work for a very specific type of Medicaid. It's called long-term care Medicaid. Most people don't know this, but there are over 60 types of Medicaid. Long-term care Medicaid is unique in that it will pay an agency to come into your home. It'll help pay for assisted living or skilled nursing and rehab stays.
Can you hold for interpretation, please? Okay, thank you.
Some of the home services that are included are a paid caregiver program, cooking, cleaning, shopping, medication boxes with alarms, transportation, and of course, personal care like bathing or dressing help. So to qualify for this type of Medicaid, we must assess people, which is where I come from, where I come in. I conduct the assessments, and we must ask questions about ADLs, which are activities of daily living. During the assessments, I ask people how they bathe, how they get dressed, how they manage personal care in the bathroom, what their mobility is like, how they transfer their body, like in and out of their bed, in and out of the shower, on and off of the toilet even, and what eating tasks look like for them, and if they have any mental health problems, and even questions about their memory. I decide if people qualify based off of a scoring system from this ADL information. And I must then type all the information they gave me. We also must get a diagnosis and a medication list from the person's primary physician. And I even have to type in every single medication they take, how and when they take it, and each diagnosis with the medical codes they come with. There are a couple of ways to qualify with this assessment. Under the elderly, blind, and disabled waiver, you must score a level 2 in 2 different categories. In the categories I mentioned above, the bathing, the dressing, the toileting, mobility. If people are over age 65, they can qualify by just scoring a level 2 in memory.
Okay, can you hold for interpretation, please? Okay, thank you.
We also have a community mental health waiver that can qualify a person if they only score a level 2 in the mental health category. Lastly, we also have a brain injury waiver which means you can qualify with a level 2 score at any age in just memory or mental health. The waivers don't really offer any different services. They just help people get qualified for the most part. Different counties also have different waivers. For example, Denver has a spinal injury waiver that Larimer County does not have. People with developmental disabilities can usually qualify for our EBD waiver, but Foothills Gateway here in Fort Collins has their own disability waiver that we don't have. And it has better services for the DD population, such as occupational therapy, which our waivers with Larimer County don't have. People also have to be financially approved for long-term care Medicaid, which is done by a separate department than mine. For the most part, I really like my job. I like working for the county as a whole because my benefits are great and we get paid holidays. I really love helping people. Sometimes my job is stressful because the hospitals that I work with can be challenging. When we're both helping a client to find a rehab placement, the hospitals don't always take into account the time it takes me to assess the clients, type up all that medication and all that information for them.
Can you hold for interpretation, please? Okay.
So yeah, sometimes the hospitals will say, I'm ready to move this patient to rehab today or tomorrow, and it takes me 5 or 10 days to do so. So that's stressful. At any given time, I have at least 5 clients I must be typing up before the one the social work at the hospital even tells me about. My average caseload is 30 clients a month. It generally takes me 1 day to type up a whole case. And I'm always working on typing deadlines while still assessing new clients like a rotating door. I never just have no cases to work on, whether it be typing them up or assessing someone new.
Can you hold for interpretation, please? Okay.
My job is also very technical. There are a lot of computer systems I must enter everything onto, and there's like 20 checklists for every type of case I work on. Being a people person with a ton of organizational skills and excellent time management helps me be successful at my job. I'm really lucky that during COVID-19, I'm able to do my job from home and was able to stay employed. But I do miss going to the nursing facilities, the hospitals, and the clients' homes to do the assessments, because now they're done over the phone. And I don't get as much human interaction. Thank you for listening about this boring but very important topic for people who need help or for caregivers who need resources for caring for their loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you. Do you guys have any questions for Sari? Do you work with any clients that are under 65 or they have to be 65? Is that a requirement? 65 or above?
Great question. We work with anyone who's 18 years or older. We also work with children who have life-limiting illnesses.
Life, what?
Limiting.
Okay.
Life-limited illnesses, like they're going to die soon.
Okay. How many people do you usually work with on a typical day or a week? How many different people during that time?
I'd say I'm assessing 5 clients a week and I'm talking to 20 to 30 on the phone. Maybe taking new referrals for people who haven't been in the system yet. Asking general questions about our program. A couple of hospital social workers.
Okay, thank you.
Good question.
Yeah, I was wondering how much is the average cost of the monthly rent for nursing homes?
Great question. For a Medicaid nursing home, between $5,000 and $7,000 a month. Assisted living is a little bit cheaper. It's 3,000 to 5,000.
Okay. I have one more question. Okay, I was wondering, is Medicaid a federal or a state program?
Both. But long-term care Medicaid is state funded. The state submits to the federal budget how much they think they'll need for their state.
Okay.
With the counties having different waivers, the counties also submit to the state what budget they need for their county.
Okay.
But generally, Medicaid benefits don't transfer from state to state for that reason.
Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' time. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in a little bit. I'm just going to pause the recording.